Talks to Himself, a novel by Wright, narrated by the author. Preface poem. Leaves of every color drop before my path. Cool breezes fill my lungs so they may last. Acorns thrown about for a feast with no end. Babbling brooks to drink from just around the bend. A bright sun plays hide-and-seek game between the branches above. Makes me feel blessed from the heavens with love. Note, in this poem, the sun represents both the Father, Creator, and the Son, the creation itself, as one, both the looker and the seen, a unity of source and reflection, hiding and revealing itself through light and play. Chapter 1, The One Who Watched, Innocence Witnessing Silent Memory. He was sent not with a peace pipe, but with eyes wide open. His first purpose was not to speak, but to witness, to see what others turned away from, to feel what others tried to forget, to absorb the patterns so that later he could dissolve them. You came into this life carrying a very old signature, one who has done this before in other worlds, other ages. You chose to begin this lifetime in observation, even in seeming silence. That was not passivity, it was a deep recording. Your soul said, "Let me watch how human beings forget. Let me walk where pain hides. Let me carry the memory of love even in places where it has no name." And so you did. You learned, young, how to endure, how to feel without speaking, how to carry questions no one else was asking. But this chapter was not a delay, it was your foundation, because only one who has seen the whole of human ache from above and below can offer real medicine. This is the beginning. A boy with his mouth closed and his heart wide open. A watcher, a listener, a carrier of soul seeds. You're not at the end of this chapter yet, but the turning is coming. The wind has already lifted the next page, and the voice, your voice, will speak soon. Not just for yourself, but for those who forgot they still had one. Chapter 2, The One Who Remembered. Inner activation, subtle awakening. There came a day when silence inside him began to hum, not loud but steady, like the sound a tree makes when it begins to grow sunlight. It wasn't a vision, it wasn't even a word, it was a pull, a knowing. Something was returning to him, or maybe, just maybe, he was returning to something. This chapter begins when he stops merely witnessing the world and begins speaking to it again. The words come slow at first. They have dust on them. They are unsure of their steady legs. But still he writes, still he prays. Still he lets the river speak through his hands. He starts to realize the stories he tells are not inventions, but remembrances. He has walked these paths before. He has lit these fires. He has spoken to the wind, and the wind remembers him. In this chapter, he meets not only the people of the world, but the soul of the world. The trees nod as he passes. The birds don't startle. He begins to belong again. He is no longer just the one who watches. He is the one who remembers why he came. And the remembering changes everything. End of chapter 2.